Remember, dude used to just make beats for people?
I would like to congratulate you on the good job that you did with me. You started with the music, I didn't know.
Yay West, hot, fire.
Yo, that's 21 years in the making. I'm not gonna say it's not a way I could feel, but hopefully with God's blessings, it shouldn't be no way for me to lose, really.
Becca, the steps through the door. There's my man right there. My man, how you been? Have a seat. Looking real sharp there. Pastor? What up, man? You know what? I will forever, ever remember me, you, and Buster for 30 minutes on the radio freestyling.
Yeah.
That's one of my fondest memories of Mase.
Yeah.
The pastor, you know what I'm saying? So what's happening? What you been up to?
Well, actually, I've been doing a bunch of things, going around 50 states, just crusading. The tour is called Hell Is Not Full,
Right.
where I go from like churches to churches and speak to people and the young people and try to uplift them and empower them.
No doubt. You doing all right, man? You look good, man. Look, yo, I'm happy to see my man Mase up in here. You don't understand. Now, when you're out doing what you've been doing, crusading, and you're now into your new lifestyle thing, is it hard for people to let go of M.A.$E Murder Mase?
Yeah, it's actually when they first see me, they still hold on to that, but after conversing with me and stuff like that, they say, wow, this dude has really changed and really elevated into something else.
All right, he's got a new book out. We're going to come back and talk to him about Revelations. There's a light after the line. I like that title. That's it. Pastor Mase Becca.
Revelations, because I felt like it was revealing something that needed to be revealed. Right now, you know, with everybody doing what they're doing, you need somebody to be on the other side to balance out the world. You know, so it was basically a book put together to just inspire and provoke.
Right. Now, I'm a fan of the subtitle. There's a light after the line. Let's break that down.
The real reason we came up with Light After the Line, because so many people think, you know, after music, everybody go downhill.
Right.
So I felt like I've been blessed to be a person that after music, go even higher.
No doubt. He's doing it up real big. Please purchase the book. Buy 6 copies for everybody you know. We got Pastor Mase Beth up in here. My man DJ Chaos. We coming back to Swap City, the basement.
You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who Jews got blocked, who mostly doji down to the Jews top. The same old
No doubt.
Mase, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp.
When you look at stuff like this, do you miss it, Mase?
Nah. You ever see a picture of yourself that everybody tell you it's you, but you deny it's you?
Right.
That's how I look at this. That's why
That's
I can
not
really
you?
look at. Nah, that ain't me.
Is that me? Pastor Mase Beth is up in here. We got DJ Chaos, Rap City's Basement. Now, in your book, you break down the word rap very interestingly. You want to break it down for me and explain what that's all about?
Well, actually, in my studying and spending time, you know, just studying, I always learned that I didn't know for so long that what I was doing, I was really leading people in the wrong direction, and my words was meant to be used for something more powerful.
Right.
And I thought about that for a while, and I was like, man, I was really put here to make a difference, but I wasn't really making a difference.
Right.
I was really just going along with the flow instead of rebelling against what everybody want me to do.
So the RAP stood for I forgot what it said in the book.
Running away from preaching.
Running away from preaching.
Yeah.
Now that's how you describe everything you was doing up until that point?
Yeah, because I would say I had a message. You know, people follow the message when you see how many folks out there still trying to get their hair wavy, still still walking around with ice on everything and platinum and everything. That was like a whole lifestyle that people didn't really know nothing about. They didn't even know platinum existed, you know, and to know that you spoke that into some people's lives and they live recklessly trying to do it, that's powerful.
No doubt. We got Pastor Mase Beth in the house. Don't go too far. Rap City's back in a minute. Big Tiggs, DJ Chaos. Pastor Mason Beth is here.
Yeah.
Now, is it a problem when people address you as Mase?
Nah.
Do you have a problem with it?
I just don't consider myself that person.
Right.
It's almost like, Muhammad Ali and Cassius Clay.
Right.
And after he made his change, they gotta accept the change that he made.
It's Pastor Mason now.
Yeah,
Now, in your book, you talk about you was at a certain point in your life where you discovered these rocks.
Yeah.
And these rocks changed your life. Let them know what you're talking about.
Oh, actually, at that segment in the book, it was me walking on this church ground, and it was like, when I first, changed into going to church and everything,
right.
I still couldn't shake the women for a long time.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it real with you,
Right.
So I was doing that, and then after a while, I wanted to stop, but I didn't really have the strength to stop. So then it was like God just spoke to me and said, pick up these rocks right here. And remember, this the land I set you free on. You ain't got to do it no more if you don't want to.
Right.
And I was like, wow, that's deep. So when I was in the book and I was writing, I said, man, I got to write this in there.
Now, do you carry the rocks with you?
Nah, I don't got them with me now.
Right.
I'm free from it.
All
you
right.
know?
No
I
doubt.
can let the rocks go.
Pastor Mason is here.
Yeah.
Come back. We're talking about his book, Revelations, and all of that. It's Rap City, the basement. Yeah. Pastor Mason is here, ladies and gentlemen. Looking ever so dignified. My man DJ Chaos on the ones and twos going down. Now,
man.
You have an interesting viewpoint on money.
Yeah.
Tell me about your interesting viewpoint on money.
Well, actually, I've learned that the money don't make me, and once I realized the money don't make me, I was able to do anything in this world.
Right.
Right now, I'm just in a stage in my life where God is rebuilding me financially. For a while, I haven't done anything, so
Right.
It hit a point in my life where people were saying you should do this or you should do that.
Right.
But I realized that I was always meant to be rich. I was meant to be rich.
Right.
So money found me. Even when I went into ministry and stuff like that,
Right.
I ended up just getting rich again.
All right. No
So,
doubt.
and I didn't even get in it for that. I
Right.
actually just wanted to do something good with the money I had. I wanted to help a church,
Right.
buy them some vans and stuff like that.
Right.
And it ended up just all coming back, snowball effect back to me.
Right.
So I had to realize money was meant to be in my hand.
Now, up until now, what was your answer to those people who just couldn't believe Mase is now Pastor Mason? They would call him haters, call him whatever. He's just trying to, he's running game. What's your answer to those people?
I would say somebody that step out like this, you can't play with something like this.
Right.
It's not your normal scenario where I'm saying this is what I'm doing, but you seeing me do opposite.
Right.
Nobody really saw me to know what I've done,
Right.
Since I left music, I even got a doctorate degree in theology and all of that. So it's like I've really been doing some things trying to better myself, but most of all, I can't really answer their question. They think everything I do, it got to be a gimmick to it because I've always been a person that things went well for, and
Right.
that's just God having his hand on me.
No doubt. God is definitely present with the Pastor Mason in the basement. We'll be back. Don't go nowhere. Not tripping anyway. Hey man, I want y'all to. I want to take this verse off of Mason's last album, Pastor Mason's last album. All the nights and all the fights that I had for all this money over all these dice, all my cars and homes and all my ice. If I could do it all again, I'd do it for Christ. That was off the Double Up album.
Yeah.
Song now, you did it.
Yeah.
You had a chance to do it all over,
Yeah.
and you did it. And I do you ever catch yourself like wanting to get behind a mic? I mean, you're a creative person. You have creativity in you. Do you ever find people expecting you or you wanting to do gospel rap maybe?
Yeah, I mean, all the times they always come to me and ask me to do things of that nature, but Right now, I feel like that was given to me for a particular time in my life, and it wasn't the time for it. I just abused the gift that I had.
Okay.
You know, and when I think about something like that, I was mainly meant to be a person behind the scenes. I just had enough, you know, flair and enough pride to make it on the scene.
To make it pop like that. Now, when you hear like people make the comparisons between you and Fabulous, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel anyway?
I mean, it's almost like when you see Kobe trying to be Jordan, it just actually make the person who's being mimicked think of themselves in a greater avenue. So it's not really something you look down on a young man. It's basically saying a young man has chose to make your life the blueprint of his life.
Oh boy, that's what I'm talking about. Pastor Mason is here. Don't go nowhere. My man Chaos for the ones and twos over there. I hear you working out. It's Rap City. We'll be back in a minute. DJ Chaos. Really quick. You said I didn't let you get to answer that last question about the verse. Talk about that.
Really, when I wrote that verse, I was just thinking about all the things I've done and how just all the money, all the fights, like just thinking about how folks I came in music with, we ended up going out of it not cool, you know what I'm saying? It's like the day when I first met you, I was telling you about. We got Meet My Boy Cam and and it was like, you know, so many things that happen in music. It just left a bitter taste in my mouth about the music and just how people come in it with the same dreams and the same hopes. And it's like you get the money and folks just be separate. You know,
break to the left.
The Pips don't be with Gladys no more. You know, it just be crazy. And I was just thinking about it, like everything I've done, how big of an impact would it have made if I would have did all that for God?
No doubt.
You know?
Now you also had a little part in the book where you talk about the A&Rs and people don't want you to talk to their artists. What's going on with that, man? You can't speak to people?
Yeah, right now it's like even if I call a label and I try to get at somebody, just to talk to them on a spiritual advisory level or a spiritual consultant level. People just be leery because they know the words that come out my mouth, they're powerful because people see it and say he's actually living what he's talking about. He ain't just talking it.
No doubt. Thank you for stopping by, man. It's good to see you. My man, Pastor Mason Beth, the new book in stores, Revelations, There Is a Light After the Line. Chaos!
Definitely, sir. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
It's going down. You know how we go. We're keep in touch with this guy. He's going to come back. We're going to have Sundays here in the basement with Pastor Mason. Oh, boy. Rap City, 106 in Park is up next. I'll holler back. Can we make it happen? All right, we can make it happen. No doubt.
Give it up, gonna be alright.